Hello everybody, how are you doing today? I want to talk to you about something. This is not going to be a very popular post. It's just too many people, but you know what? The way I look at it, I'm going to express myself anyway and just say it. You know, we got something that people don't realize out here that's a scam. People are like, oh, you're talking about multi-level marketing? Well, some of those are, some of them. But that's not the scam I'm going to talk about. Because not all of them are scams. Not all those are scams. But the scam I'm talking about is the 40-hour week. Yes, the 40-hour week. Your JOB, your job, just over broke. Just over bored. If you hate your job, you're bored with it. I'm trying not to curse. Just over starts with the B. You know, complain would be a better word. I tried to curse in my videos in case young people watched my videos. But, the 40-hour scam. You go to work for 40 hours a week or more for 40 years. And then when you retire, you might get 40% of that. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a scam to me. Nah. Even though it really is. Let me tell you why the 40-hour work week is a scam. You basically, you're not going to be CEO of the company. No. Also, you go to college. Many people go to college and will pay tens to hundreds and thousands of dollars to go work for someone else, to make someone else rich. And yet I've gone to jobs, I've even said it before, I want to be rich. Gosh, how do I become rich? I want to be rich. Well, it takes time. It takes effort. I'm not rich yet. I feel like I'm better than I was a few years ago. Definitely a lot better. I'm getting there. And I'm gonna explain why the 40-hour work week is a scam. Besides, you know, you gotta work 40 hours for 40 years and get 40% of your retirement. This is the biggest pyramid scheme, because the real money is made at the top. Now, at the top, you gotta see your CEOs. These are like the big owners of the company. You know, the people that own Starbucks, the people that own, you know, various other companies. Alright? Then you've got below that, you've got the president. Now, they're probably making pretty good money. Not as good as the CEO, but they're making okay money. The next level below that president, you got your vice presidents. Now, they're probably not making as much money as the presidents. And then you got below the vice presidents, your middle management. Which they're probably not making it. They're probably making okay money, but not as good as, you know, your vice president, your president, your CEO. Then you got below that your team leaders and your supervisors. Now, many of those, I've heard, make salary. So basically, some of them will get 80 to 90, have to work 80 to 90 hours a week and only get paid 40 hours. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a scam to me, really. You know, then you've got below that your team leaders and your supervisors. You've got at the very bottom the hard-working employees. The ones who go to work for $7, $8, $10 an hour. You virtually have no chance of becoming a CEO. You will never, I'm sorry, and I hate saying this, but you will never make what you're worth if you're at the bottom. You probably won't even make what you're worth at the top either. Maybe, because, you know, in some companies, there is a lot of favoritism in companies. Like, they'll hire you, and then 5-6 years, if they don't like you, you know, because you won't go along or perform to their ways, some of them will fire you. I think it's good to have people that think different. If we all thought the same, life would be boring. But the real money's made at the top. Very much the CEO, the president, and vice presidents. I'm sorry, if you go to a JOB, now there's nothing wrong if you go to a JOB, as long as you like your JOB, but if you hate your JOB, this video is mainly for you. Because I do look at it that we gotta have someone, if we go out to eat, someone gotta cook the food, someone gotta bring us the food. I'm cool with that. I'm not making this video to tell you to quit your job, but you're building someone else's dreams. If you're gonna go work, here's my theory. I say go part-time. I know you'd be like, well, I don't make it up. Unless you have a family, then you have to go full-time. You pretty much have no choice, but there's other options out there, and people don't look at this. I don't know. I'm thinking about making this for the next video, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I've never understood it. People will sit there and say, I don't want to pay to work from home. I don't want to pay a business. Well, do you realize you're paying to go to work? You are. How's that the only difference between paying... When you pay for a home business, you don't have to use gas money. Unless you maybe go out and put flyers, but you can even go walk and do that if you want. You don't have to burn your gas money with a home-based business. With a job, you gotta burn your gas. Sometimes people drive 50 to 100 miles a day, there and back, and they're burning up gas. Some people, between their bills and the gas and the food, they don't got no extra money. So this is why the 40-hour work week is a scam. It is. Unless you get a company that actually helps you build your dreams, not just their dreams, but your dreams too, I wouldn't work for that company. For 40 hours. You know, I used to do this years ago. I worked a 40-hour week job, and I took on a part-time job with it. Didn't work. You gotta have your rest. You got to. I think your health is more important than a job. And the reason I say that, you can get another job. You can't get your health. I mean, your health pretty much, once it's gone, it's almost pretty much gone. Unless, through prayer. But, yeah, the 40-hour work week is a scam. Now, I'm not sitting here, like I said, I'm not sitting here telling you if you work this, quit. No, you shouldn't quit. You should definitely have a side hustle before you quit a 40-hour job. I can't. There's people that will sit there and say, quit your job 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. I'm more likely to tell you a year, 2 years, 3 years. Because that's not as scammy, for starters. Most people don't quit their job in 30 days. I mean, they'd have to be, the only way that's possible, that's very rare, they'd have to be doing is 16 hours a day. There's people that spend 16 to 20 hours a day working on their business. That's a lot. I don't know about you, but I care about doing a business, but I also care about, I got other things I gotta get done too. And, but the thing about a business, compared to a 40-hour work week, when you're at a 40-hour work week, you're on their time. You're on their terms. You want off to take care of your family? You have to ask. You don't have to ask in a home-based business. You can pretty much take off whenever you want. Now, granted, you take off too much, and I've had to take off a month or two before. You come back, you suffer because of it, but you have to. But at least you got that option. I don't quit. I don't quit a business. Matter of fact, I'm wearing one of my shirts. I'm involved in something called Motor Club of America. It is amazing. You get up to 100 miles of roadside assistance, 365 days a year. So you're not cut off after 4, 5, 6 calls. They have something called a referral program. Now, you've heard of many banks do this, loan companies. If you refer a customer, they'll pay you $20, $40, whatever. I don't know whatever their amount is. We have where you'll get up to $80 to $90 per referral. What will you be doing? You will be placing ads. You will be placing ads on Facebook, Craigslist, Twitter. You don't know how to do it? Training will be provided. You're not going to be, I'm one of those, I'll try to help you the best I can. I'm going to tell you it's not easy. It does take a lot of work. It's not simple. I mean, it's not easy. There's people that have been doing it 5, 6 years and are making incredible money. I've not been doing it for 5 to 6 years. I've been doing it about over a year now. and it's not easy. But nothing is. Nothing that's worth anything is easy. You know, more like, but to me, this is easier than a job. It really is. For me, it's easier. Place an ad. Go out, put out flyers. You know, post on Twitter, post on Craigslist, post on Backpage. You know, Pinterest, if you're good at Pinterest. I don't understand Pinterest, but it's called Motor Club of America. My website is www.your, that's Y-O-U-R, Covered Daily. YOURCOVEREDDAILY.com. You just post ads on Craigslist, that's on, and Facebook and Twitter. That's all you pretty much do. A lot of people are on social media 12, 14 hours a day anyway, and I used to be guilty of being on it that much. But I just want to help people change their lives. Like I said, I am not telling you to quit your 40-hour work week job, because you shouldn't quit. Not until you make it. You should not quit until you make it. Unless you've got another job lined up. Here's my other thing. You do have a job. Use some of the money from the job to build this. This don't take more than $40 to get started. And then you're spending 20 bucks a month, in which you spend more than that at your job for, you know, dental, you know, insurance, health insurance, dental, whatever. You spend a lot more than that. There's people that spend $100 to $200 a month. You're not even spending that on health insurance. You're spending about 20 bucks a month. We have plans that are $9.95, $14.95, and $19.95. Now, when you sign up, you pay 2 months up front. So you'll pay $19.90, $29.90, or $39.90. I can't remember if it's plus tax, so it might be plus tax, it may not, which might be a couple of bucks maybe, or $1 or something. But you'll pay $19.90, $29.90, $39.90 plus tax maybe. Then after that, every month it's either $9.95, $14.95, or $19.95. Depends on which plan you pick. You get over 100 miles of roadside assistance daily, every single day. You also get there's discounts on hotels, vision, dental, medical. There's so many great things with this company. There is. I mean, I'll show you if you can see this. I don't know if you can see this. No. Got accidental death benefit. I set that up where if something happens to me, my brother, you know, will be. I think it's up to $50,000 he gets. You know, cover, you know, probably my funeral and all that. So you got that. You've got bail bonds. Now, there's many people. I don't know any of you out there, but you know somebody that, you know, has been in jail and stuff. They'll pay up to $25,000 to release you from jail. Daily hospital benefits up to $54,750. Hospital cash benefits if you're injured. You had, say, a car crash or something. So visit www.yourcovereddaily.com. I'm going to put a link in the description. And again, if you do work a 40-hour week and you're looking for something on the side, that's my website. I'm willing to help you. I will send, you know, you either have to have an email or a Facebook account. And you can find me on Facebook, Scott Meckley. That's M as in money, ECKLEY. And it'll say Orlando, Florida. Now there's more than one of my name. I did not know that until someone of my name sent me a friend request, which kind of creeped me out a little bit, but at first, but you send me that. I want to help you as much as I can, you know. Now, if I get 500 clients, it's going to be hard to. I don't have 500 clients, but if you get 500 clients, it's going to be harder to help you. I will try to help you as much as I can. When I send you training, I would teach you ways that you could build your own website for cheap. Ways of advertising. You go ways of advertising, online and offline. You can, if you're like, okay, I don't like going out in public and talking to people. There's ways you can do this online. Some people don't. Some people don't like. There's ways you can do this offline. You don't have to directly go up and talk to people. Now, you may want to get a, have a business phone number. I'd recommend getting a cell phone. Doesn't matter what kind. Preferably, if you're gonna go cheap, I'd go straight talk from Walmart. And if you have to, yes, get a flip phone if you have to. Not that flip phones are cool, but I want to help you. But I can't help you if you don't take the next step. If you don't take the next step, I can't help you. I can't help you get you roadside assistance. I can't help you make hundreds of dollars a week. I'm not sitting here claiming you're going to make $100 tomorrow. You might. This is one of those where... This is not one of those where I'm above you. You can make more money than me. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm cool with that because I'm in this to help. I do want to make money. I'm gonna be honest. I want to make money, but I also want to help people. And that should be the reason for doing a business. It's not just to make money for yourself, but try to help others make money. And this is a very enjoyable business. I really enjoy it. I'm very passionate about this product, and that's the thing too. You have to be passionate about it. You have to be passionate about it. If you're not passionate about what you're selling, you shouldn't sell it. Not everybody's gonna be passionate about roadside assistance, but if you need towing coverage, even if you don't want to join the business, but you need roadside assistance. Now, I'm not gonna come out there and tow your car for you, none of that. But I can get you a plan. I can get you a roadside assistance plan. And I'm going to tell you this. I looked at the plans, and to me, the best one is $14 or $19.95 to get for yourself. I know that you're just like, well, you're saying to make more money. Well, I looked at the plans, and the $9.95 is kind of like more of a reimbursement, kind of like what your insurance company does. Now, $14.95 and $19.95 is a lot better. It's just a lot better coverage. And, like I said earlier, like discounts. Like, you probably go stay at hotels. Many of you travel, stay at hotels. There's various hotels that there's discounts. There's Visions. If you go to Walmart Vision, I think that's one of their discount companies. But let me, send me a comment if you're tired of making money for just someone else and not yourself. Like I said, this is not easy. I'm not sitting here claiming you're going to make $1,000 tomorrow. There's people that have made $1,000 but in a week, but they've been doing it for 2 or 3, 4 or 5 years. It takes a while. This is not something that's overnight. If you're looking for overnight success, you're going to have to go elsewhere. Because I'm not sitting here telling you that. This is going to take a little bit of work and determination. And, you gotta, and that's hard sometimes. Building up yourself, I struggled years with self-esteem. I'm still working on parts of it, but, building up yourself. You have to build up yourself. Now, not so high that you think you're better than everybody, but you gotta build up yourself, and it's important. And I want to help you. Again, I want to help you, but you gotta take the risk. You gotta take the $40 risk, the $30 risk, or the $20 risk. It's gonna take one of those for you to get started. Like 1990, I call it 40, 30, 20, even though it's 1990, 29.90, 39.90. I can't remember if there's tax involved. But let me help you. Send a comment, visit the link Again, that's www.your, that's Y-O-U-R, covered, C-O-V-E-R-E-D, daily, DAILY.com. Thank you, and send me your comments.